My name is Alex Gardner. My day job is I run the Pensacola Children's Chorus, but, oh, thank you, yes. In my very side hustle, I apparently am the organist for the Saenger Theater for the last several years. So I know the Saenger is very excited about this day. It's wonderful to celebrate the 100 years, and it's wonderful to get this instrument out to demonstrate a little bit for you. Before the show, you heard a medley of Phantom of the Opera, the musical. I'm very sorry that I am not able to accompany the entire silent film on organ because, while she looks very impressive, she's only about 25% capacity right now. She's old. I know, it's sad. But I want to, during this intermission, just talk a little bit about the instrument because is this anybody's first time hearing the Saenger organ? Raise your hand, show of hands. Oh, very cool, very cool. Is it anybody first time hearing a pipe organ ever before? Okay, a few, very cool. So a lot of people hear pipe organs these days in churches, but most of them are electric, so they are manufactured sound, but not here. If you hear that kind of gust of wind, I'll stop talking in a minute. If you hear that constant airflow, that is actually air coming from a giant motor that is directly beneath my feet and maybe a couple feet backwards, that is feeding air from the basement through a system that gets all the way above these two boxes here. You'll see it kind of looks like curtains, but it's actually wood shutters that open and close that allow us to have a little bit of volume control over the instrument. You'll see behind me, I have lots of things that I can play with. I have 4 keyboards, we call them manuals here, and I have a foot pedal as well. So I have 5 keyboards that I can play with at any given time. And each of them have a different role. They kind of control different types of pipes and allow us as organists to kind of suit the needs of the music and the choreography that we have to do to change the sounds. Unlike a piano, which is the other common keyboard instrument, we don't have a lot of volume control on the organ. The organ has 1 sound per pipe, 1 volume level. It can be very, very loud, or it can be kind of softer. So it really just sort of depends. And so in order for us to control dynamics, we have to turn things on and off, add things, subtract things, open and close the shutters. It's very exciting. Watch them close them. Wow. Biggest wonder of the world. You probably couldn't even see it. So the pipe organ has 2 different types of pipes. Every single note that I have control over has a single pipe attached to it. We have what we call flue pipes, which act as glorified whistles. They're usually made of metal, but they can also be made of wood. And we also have reed pipes. Reed pipes function like a clarinet or a saxophone or a reed instrument. A flute pipe, we just send it through and it functions just like a whistle. A reed pipe, there's an actual kind of reed in there that vibrates when we add sound through. And they have distinctive sounds. You know, the reed pipe sounds very much loud. Let me use this one. Reed pipe has a very abrasive sound. Nope. Very brassy, usually imitating trumpets, oboes, that kind of stuff, or any reed instrument. And a flute pipe has more of a mellow sound. And that's more of a stereotypical church organ sound, is what you probably hear there. What makes this instrument different is its ability to control instruments other than organ pipes. Now, unfortunately, none of those instruments are hooked up today. The organ pipes are in this side of the theater. And on this side, we have the mechanisms to control an actual piano, snare drums, triangles, all sorts of other gizmos that I'm not qualified to play, and that's okay because they don't work, so I don't have to worry about that right now. But it's really fun to play this instrument. It's, like I said at the beginning, it's not quite up to snuff. The last time they did the renovation, they only got about 25% of the instrument up to speed. I've been up in that chamber. This building was built around these 2 chambers, making sure that there was enough space to make all this happen. It's very crazy up there. There's a reason it's not part of your tour. You need a hard hat to get in there. But this organ has great potential. And I know the Friends of the Saenger would very much appreciate if this is an instrument you'd like to see expanded and grown. The donations are being accepted to continue its ongoing work. Yeah, here. Organs they're hard instruments to maintain because this actually is not really an instrument at all. This is just a computer. When I touch this, a signal is sent to literally a PC that's sitting right behind here, and that sends an electronic signal upstairs to open up a little a lever to allow air from the basement to come up. And this organ was built when this theater was built, so a lot of people don't make these parts anymore. So in order to service them, you have to make them yourself. You also have to have like a degree in engineering and electrical engineering, and I am neither of those things. So, but anyway, they do ongoing work to keep this instrument up to the sound that it is today. And if this is something that's passionate for you, I know the friends of the Saenger will be very interested in talking with you. Henry, we can do some dramatic pit lowering if you want. I don't think Henry knows I'm talking to him. Yes, you can lower me. I'm just going to do a little extra demonstration. Let me make sure that something is going to hit. Give me 1 second. We don't want to cut the cable as I go down. Not watching it, Henry. Oh my gosh. Enjoy the second half.